do my country thing. Ballin' with my country ass. And my trunk got country bang. Horses on my button up. Horses in my country car. Cows on my bucket seat. Reckon I'm a country star. Country boy, country slang. Watch me do my country thing. Ballin' with my country ass. And my trunk got country bang. Horses on my button up. Horses in my country car. Cows on my bucket seat. Reckon I'm a country star.
Back with another episode of Durty Diapurz, cause the world
is full of shit.
As everybody all well know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm your co-host, K Trey, a.k.a. Mr. Lefty. My heart's good, my mind's a fool. With my main man, my bro.
TRUK, a.k.a. Big J. Either way you want to go it. I'm there. That's me.
Let's shoot that shit, man. I hope y'all all right out there, man. We gonna take up a little piece of your time, so we appreciate everybody rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? Whether you consider yourself a real nigga or if you know, like we know, you full of shit too. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you full of shit.
What's up, bro? What's happening, man? Anything new you wanna jump it off on?
Aaron Rodgers is now a New York Jet.
Interesting.
What you think about it?
I like Discount Double Check, man. He in my top 10, that's for sure. I wanna say my top 5. It'd be interesting to see if they got the right components over there.
Yeah.
That matches his style of play, and if he's fresh enough to keep up with the youngins these days, because he's a little older, he's a little seasoned in his tenure in the NFL. So it'd be interesting to see what that look like over there with the Jets. You said the Jets, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a problem with him keep it up because he's a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He runs the offense. I mean, shit, you look at Tom Brady.
Certain things had to be in place for Tom to be effective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a line.
True enough.
You know what I'm saying?
True enough. But at the same time, you know, they build offenses around quarterbacks in most.
Right. Now, we don't know if the Jets have the salary cap to actually do. See, they could have went and got Rodgers as a means to an end, thinking that was all they were missing was a quarterback, right?
True enough, yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see if that was all they were missing or if they need to go grab a couple more pieces. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I think they do need to grab a couple more pieces.
Defense or offense?
Offense. Defense too, you know what I'm saying? Because they do have the young cat, Sauce. I think he plays cornerback.
Okay.
That boy's a beast.
He nice.
Yeah, he nice.
Okay.
Yeah. But as far as I know, I mean, I'm not really big on following the Jets.
Right, or Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, or Aaron Rodgers for that matter. I just think it was just a crazy trade, you know what I'm saying? Because you never.
Why did you think, did they put out why he was interested in leaving Green Bay, though? That's more interesting to me than where he landed. Why did he leave?
I think it was more or less on him. He was ready to go. Who knows why, man? Aaron is so. You know, they was already on him about the anti-vax, I think it was, on that, and him going to the retreats and whatnot. You know, I don't think that his vision was lining up with theirs as far as what they said, what they feel like a quarterback should be or what he should be doing.
Interesting.
I mean, but hell, you can't tell a grown man, a millionaire, you know, what he can and can't do. Multi-millionaire on what he should and shouldn't do. You know, how the hell you gonna tell this man that he got Super Bowl rings?
Cause his ass still under contract. Yeah, you mean? You sign that dotted line. I'll be damned if I can't tell you what to do. Hey, listen, this is big bank. Take little bank. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what to do if I'm paying your ass.
But in his off time.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so Jason Williams, point guard, just a segue, right? Jason Williams, point guard from Duke that got into the league, played for Chicago. In his off time, he rode a fucking motorcycle and wrecked out and ended his career.
Yeah.
It was in his contract, and he didn't get paid because there was a clause in his contract that said, hey, bro, you can't do this. if you do this, we're not responsible. We don't owe you shit.
Hey, well.
Luckily, he landed, he got fortunate for him. He landed a good spot. He's well spoken, and landed a spot on air as a announcer, a sports announcer. So, but he was like one of my favorite coming out of Duke. Man, I just had very, very high hopes, man, for his career because he was hard to guard. And say, man, he was a problem. Jason, man, he was a problem. The black Jason Williams.
Yeah,
he was a problem, dog.
Not white chocolate.
Yes, not white chocolate. So, I mean, it could be an Aaron's contract as well. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That would be interesting to know the details of what actually pushed him over the edge or what pushed them over the edge to get rid of him, one way or the other, right?
Right.
So, well wishes for Aaron Rodgers this upcoming season, man.
Yeah, I wish you well. I can't wish you a Super Bowl because, hey.
Yeah, you going against my boy.
Yeah, I'm a boys fan,
Yeah, DC4L.
Yeah.
So, you've been keeping up with the
baby. We at the star, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You've been keeping up with any basketball playoffs and shit?
I have a little bit, not as much as I normally would around the playoffs time because this is actually the time I enjoy watching basketball.
Okay.
Because the play gets more serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because there's more on the line. There's more at stake. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the attitudes flare. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
like,
sir.
I like seeing, like, LeBron. I like seeing him in the playoffs to see what he gonna do. Yeah. I like seeing Steph Curry in the playoffs. Yes. You know what I'm saying? When he'll come down court and jack that off from 53 feet. Like, what is you doing? And drain that thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is you practicing for that? Sir.
And it's some new meat in there, man. You got the Ja Morant. Atlanta scraped by last night against who they playing, and live to fight another day because I thought that series was really
over.
Yeah. The Suns easily walked past the Clippers, and it possibly could have been a lot different, which I'm pretty sure would have been a lot different had Kawhi and PG-13 played, and PG was hurt, and then Kawhi injured his knee, which kept him away from it, and they thought he was capping about it. I seen Stephen A. say some old bullshit.
He always on some bullshit.
Yeah, I should give you the dirty diaper today for that bullshit. At first he was thinking like the injury wasn't serious or severe. It's like he ain't nothing wrong with him. He can play. And then it came out. What I seen today is that it's a fucking meniscus tear.
Yeah, he tore his meniscus.
Like, bro, shut your punk ass up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, bro.
Talking on the side.
And that don't to me or for me, it don't denounce his level of play. He still is gonna go down, even if he don't come back from this injury, dog. Kawhi Leonard was one of the best players, two-sided players I've ever watched play the game of basketball,
Definitely.
Man. Like one of the top tier two-sided defense and offense. Like you gonna get it all from him.
And one thing about Kawhi, he's not flashy.
Nah, he like the Tim Duncan of forwards.
Yeah, he stick to.
You know what I'm saying?
He stick to the basics.
Yeah.
Fundamental basketball.
Yeah.
And he kills you at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So well wishes with Kawhi as well, man. I hope everything pans out for you as well.
Which just sparks another question. Or sparks a question, rather.
Okay.
Ja Morant. Do you think that he is a star player or is he a great dunker?
I think he's more than a great dunker.
Because he could certainly jump out the gym.
Which makes him a star. I'm not sure I would grant him superstar status. But he's definitely a star, all-star, star. You can definitely, he's definitely not a dull role player. Like, no, he's a factor when he's on the court. You need to know where he is, right?
Right.
Because he's so athletic, but he's also, he's athletic, but man, he got game. You know, to me, the weakest part of his game that I've seen would be his jumper one. It's just not consistent. But then his IQ decision making sometimes in games, you know what I mean? But his ability, can he dribble? Yeah. Can he jump? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can he shoot? Yeah, he can. Is he the best shooter? No, but he can shoot. Like, he's a problem.
Was that last night when he tried to dunk on LeBron?
The night before.
The night before.
Because they. Or was it last?
I think it was last night.
Yeah, they played last night.
Oh, that boy tried to dunk on LeBron. Like,
that's one thing. He bold in the motherfucker.
Oh, he bold
in the motherfucker, man. You gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out. You gotta know what number 12 at, man. Because he'll put you in the game.
And then they got LeBron got the charge, which I don't think that was a charge.
If he was already in the air, it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, because I watched that replay over and over and over, and I just, from what I can tell, Ja was already elevating.
Yeah.
Before LeBron got his feet set.
So yeah, come on, man. They got to do something with those type of rules right there. That type of shit. Really
that those calls favoring a player.
Yeah, that irks my. That irks my.
Yeah.
Or even subjective charge calls, right? Like if he in the air, if I'm in the air, dude, what you want me to do, bro? Like bro. Especially if I'm going toward the rim, like I don't know. I didn't watch that play per se, that one play, so I don't know where LeBron was positioned at, right? To know if it was a charge or, was it valid? Was the call valid or not?
Yeah, he was probably maybe 2-3 feet
in front of
in
the
paint.
Okay.
Yeah, from the free throw.
So he was in between that little line and the foul line.
Yeah.
They got that little line that anything in there is a personal foul, no matter.
Yeah.
If you're outside of that line, then it could be considered a charge.
It was outside that line, like there's a free throw. Mm-hmm. And he was like right there.
I got he in between both.
And Ja took off. Like, took off.
Dude he got springs.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he got them legs from.
Yeah.
The Easter Bunny or something because that boy took off and was.
He got springs. He got springs. That's one thing no one can deny or take away from him.
The boy got some legs on him.
Jump hops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was it was something I wanted to talk about. So, man, check this out. Oh, and shout out to Fresh Penguin, man, on the Scully, right? Y'all know I like Scully. So this shout out to the homie DeMario, man, for this Fresh Penguin hat. I posted something on social media yesterday, and I think we'll have a female guest or something or somebody to speak on it because I'm interested to know. I posted, does it serve women to compare themselves to men? What do you think about that? Do you think it serves them to do so?
No. Because why would that's like us comparing ourselves to them? You know what I'm saying? We're not the same. Mm-hmm. A man is in his own lane and a woman is in her own lane, and we were both created to do two separate things. And that's just my belief. So all you people out there don't come for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm just saying that we were created to do two different things. So, and I think if people just focused on that alone, what you were supposed to do, what were you created for, in your.
So you speaking about purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why? Like, it's just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? We're both men, but why am I comparing myself to you and what you have?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
how does that serve you?
Right. That's not gonna do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Trey in the gym, and Trey can bench 450.
Right.
But I might be in the gym, but I might be at 315. I'm cool with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that gonna do me to say, wow, damn, Trey done got me by, you know what I'm saying, 195 pounds. Like,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, we got different goals.
It don't matter.
And the thing, I guess what brought the question up for me is that I see a lot of like women man bashing, right? And I really don't understand it. I really don't understand what purpose it serves, or even like what I have to grant myself. So y'all forgive my ignorance, right? Because I don't know what goes through the minds of the women that are doing this, like what they've been through, what kind of experiences they've had to make them even go in that direction, right? But for me, it just doesn't. There is something special about being both genders, Appreciate what makes you special is what I like. What separates you from men. Don't compare yourself or try to compete.
Appreciate what the other sex has to
absolutely offer. Absolutely. We should be trying to learn each other, right? And appreciate what like I said, the differences in what they have, what we can offer each other,
right?
To grow just healthy relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic, man. Just healthy relationship between man and woman, because the dynamics is starting to really go in a nasty ass direction, if you ask me, right?
That's what I see.
And these opinions, thoughts, and views are solely my own, and the thoughts and opinions and the views of Durty Diapurz. So nobody else is at, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. This is his opinion, is his opinion, my opinion is my opinion, and that's just what it is. It's just an opinion, and we have freedom of speech and thought. So, man, we interested to know how y'all feel about that same topic. Does it serve women to compare themselves to men? Y'all let me know, chime in. Let me know how y'all feel about that, man. What else, man? What else you wanted to talk about, man?
Oh, man. With the Gervonta Davis fight.
Okay. Big Tank. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the real shit, right? I bet a homie in the hood, right? I bet on I told myself I was gonna do this anyway. But I bet small little portion on Davis, right? I mean on Garcia. I bet on Garcia, right? Then, because I just didn't know they both had power. I knew they both had knocking power. They both had knockout power, right? But I knew Gervonta was a more skilled boxer all around. Right. But also I know in boxing, one punch is a round. I don't give a damn who you are.
Round 2 showed you that.
It's fact. But I also bet. My neighbor, right, is my little essay partner, man, and he was going for Garcia. So, I was like, okay. So I put the bulk of my money on Tank, and I put the smaller portion on Garcia, just in case. Right. Just in case some freaky shit had happened, right? But Tank, man, Tank a dog. I really think that there's no one in his weight class that can stand in front of his punching power. Not to say guys aren't as skilled as him in boxing, but if you are as skilled, you don't hit as hard. No. If you hit harder, you're not as skilled.
Not as skilled.
So
nobody has that total package.
Yeah, he like a Tyson Mayweather mix.
Yeah, because he has like the Tyson one punch power, but then he has that Mayweather technique.
Yeah, the feet work.
Yeah,
but he spars with Mayweather,
and
man.
The head work.
Yeah, he spars with this guy.
Yeah, he spars with him.
This is his trainer.
And that was right. That was just he came up under Mayweather.
So you expect him to be, further along than anybody that hadn't trained with Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, shit, if you ain't got Floyd, maybe you are nice, but you ain't as nice.
You ain't as nice.
Especially because all Floyd was missing was the power. He had it once upon a time, but he fucked his hands up. You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, with the speed that he has and the IQ, his ability to be elusive.
Bam.
Come on, man.
Bam.
Man, come on, man. I don't know. I think Ryan was doing that was clout chasing, and it cost him.
It cost him.
I think he knew. De La Hoya knew he wasn't ready for that fight.
Shit, just like Rolly. Like, no, you wasn't. You was. I believe that him and Cruz was his biggest competitor in his fight.
Cruz was whose biggest competitor?
Gervonta Davis.
So far, thus far.
So far.
Okay.
Cruz has been his toughest fight.
Okay. What do you think? I keep hearing these names tossed around. Devin Haney
and Shakur.
And Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson, and also Lomachenko.
Lomachenko and Devin Haney have a fight coming up.
Yes, I heard.
Sometime in like the next month or so.
Are you familiar with Lomachenko?
Yeah.
So I wasn't. I just watched a couple of his highlights.
Yeah, that boy got something. Yeah.
He got a punch on him. And he got decent footwork. I still think it's too slow for Tank, but his punch seems to be pretty
Pretty solid.
Yeah, he got a solid ass knock on him.
Pretty solid.
Now, what separates Tank from a lot of these guys again is the accuracy, dog. Like, he leads the league, the boxing world, in landed, like, he's like 46%. It's like every other punch he touching your ass.
With some power.
And he throw with bad intentions every time. Like,
God.
every punch is a cruel intended punch. Jabs, straights, crosses, hooks, uppercuts.
I like watching
cruel intended.
I like watching the replays of Tank, and when they slow motion. Oh my God, you can just see his face. He just like,
yeah, it's all in there.
I'm finna knock your.
Yeah, with this one. If this one don't get you, I got one to follow it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my
He going for the
God.
knockout every time, right?
Oh my God, man, I love watching this.
So I'd be interested to see him in either Haney or Stevenson or Lomachenko, honestly.
Stevenson, look,
He got skills.
He
got the skills.
He definitely got. He reminds me of a young Sugar Ray. Cause the way he's just smooth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's real smooth with it, and you could tell he knows what he's doing. You could tell he going there with a game plan. He gonna stick to his game plan. You gonna get hit. Okay, that's part of the game. Basketball, you gonna get dunked on. Football, you gonna get lit up. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm
that
saying?
was one of my golden rules, dog. Don't let nobody dunk on you, dog. Now, back in my hooping man safe, it was only one guy. I ain't gonna even count. I give it to him. One guy smashed on me, and it was off of oop. It was probably one of the nastiest dunks that ever happened to me. Sam Duffy, man, I never forget this shit. And we was just playing pickup ball in the gym, bro. Like, we was just in BA just hooping unisex. The girls in there, the guys in there, we just mixed up, and just playing pickup ball. And Dez threw him a oop, dog. My partner, you know, D-Ward, threw him a oop, man. And I saw it, and I went for it, right? I went for it. And I thought I was finna touch it, bro, and my hand was up there, and I'm just reaching for that motherfucker. And I just see over the back of me, like, another hand come, like, over my shit, bro. Like this, like, he was high over my shit, too, bro. And when I tell you, he came and boom, and put me in the game. Both of us fell and shit. The whole gym was going crazy, bro. I'm glad at that time, like, social media wasn't a big thing. They didn't have wasn't no camera phones and shit. So, I'm telling on myself. You know, so I could have denied this till I died.
Yeah.
You know, but Duffy was one of the best basketball players that I've seen that didn't make the league. I don't know why, but skill wise, he had everything you wanted. Like, he was a full total pack. He had the height, the build. He could jump out the gym, dog.
Not to cut you off, but back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
About Shakur Stevenson. He reminds me of a young Sugar Ray. But I enjoy watching. Like, a lot of people say his fights are boring. I like to watch it because I see the technique. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to see.
In Stevenson, you said.
Right, in Stevenson, and what he's doing, what he's trying to accomplish. Now, I've seen him too that he will piece your ass up.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna leave your hands down, you're getting hit. And you subject to get knocked out.
That's what I haven't seen. His power.
Yeah.
I've seen the skills, I've seen his footwork. He's elusive.
Yeah.
I don't any what, 20-0?
Yeah.
He 9 under Tank, man.
9 under Tank.
I sure hope I encourage Stevenson to get you 9 more fights under your belt first. Before you start barking up that dude tree, man, just chill, bro. Like, just chill. They really need to chill, but they gotta fight each other because you to be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Yeah. So
they gonna have to meet up. Man, that's scary because Tank gonna hurt one of them boys eventually, like, for real, like, permanent damage, bro.
That little dude there, man.
He's something else.
Oh my God.
I'm glad I'm living to see it. I'm glad I'm on this earth to see him box, dog.
Because I'm telling you, and for him to be so small, because he's shorter. He's about the shortest boxer in that weight class.
Yeah.
But he's the biggest name in that weight class.
Yeah, he is the face. Right now, he is the face.
He's the hardest puncher.
Yeah.
So what weight class is he in? 135?
135, yeah.
What weight class is EJ in, Earl Spence Jr.?
I think they like 150, 145.
145, 150.
Yeah. I think they could catch weight, man.
Somewhere if they came down in the middle or something?
Yeah, I think they could catch weight, man. And that's what I would like for Tank to do. I would love to see Tank go up in weight class.
Yeah.
Cause bro, you know, man, bro, them
you know them little dudes down there,
bro, you walk around with anvils in your fucking wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
anvils.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like you can't be
boat anchors.
Yeah, you can't be hitting 135-pound guys with fucking hammers. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. My man, I levels them went up and shit. Come on, bro. Stop. Pick 140. You know what I'm saying? 145. You and EJ meet at like, you know what I'm saying, 143. And make it happen. But first things first. EJ, we need to see you and Mr. Crawford.
Bud
Yeah,
Crawford.
we got to see y'all get that out there. Who you got if and when that fight happens? You going with the home team?
I'm going with the home team.
Is it because he's the home team? Or is it because you think he's a better boxer than Terrence Crawford? Or a better fighter than Terrence Crawford?
Mainly because he's the home team.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much even as far as skill set is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because
what evens it out for you?
It's because of the fact that they have their own strengths. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So what's Bud's strength versus what EJ's strength is?
Bud's strength is, I think he has him on the quickness. But EJ, I think he has more of the power with the body blows. Like he's more of a body technician. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the fights that I've seen. He will attack the head, but he loves to dig down here. You know what I'm saying?
That's how Tank does.
Yeah, he gon' I honestly think that EJ would rather drop you with a body shot. He would rather make you quit like that, rather than knocking you out. You know what I'm saying? From busting your chin wide open.
Okay.
I think he would rather make you quit like Tank did.
Okay.
You know, which is funny. Speaking of Errol Spence Jr.,
yeah,
him and Ryan was at I think it was at the Rolly fight.
Yeah.
Where he had bet Errol Spence Jr. $10,000.
That what?
That Tank was gonna lose. So after that fight, Errol Spence stood up and said, "Put him in a coffin." And turned around and looked at her. Ryan Garcia was just like,
"Yeah, come on, man.
Bro, come on. You was a fool for taking that."
I think I saw, and I don't know how true this is, DC, I was on the gram, and I seen DC call out
the game?
Yeah, bro, for
the
a grown man,
The
bro.
game called him out.
I'm saying after the fight. I'm saying, hold up.
That was before the fight.
Yeah, the game called him out, and so it seemed like he took the bet, and so after the fight, DC was like,
100 bands.
100
bands.
Get
100 bands.
Bro, what made you put 100 bands on Garcia, bro?
Because you know what?
I don't know what.
Because
introduce us.
He said,
because I don't get that part. What the fuck? Introduce me to that. What? Man, whoever what is, I need to meet that motherfucker.
He was presented with the challenge, and he said he didn't want to back down. So he said, he knew in his heart what was gonna happen.
He said that afterwards.
He said that
afterwards.
Yeah.
See, I don't be going for shit like that. You got to say that when you're making a bet.
Hold on.
I really don't think he gonna win, but I got 100 bands. That's what you got to say, because you can't wait till you lose and then be trying. Man, I knew I was gonna lose.
No, wait, I take that back. That was before the fight, because he said, you know what, my heart is really with Tank, but since the homie want to charge me up like that, like 100, like I ain't got 100 bands
to give,
I'm gonna bet. Come on, let's take.
I gotta get my weight up, bro. Cause see,
you ain't lying.
Because
I would love to call you and say, "Hey, put 100 bands on Javante, and let's see what you gonna do."
All right. Man, they out here playing with some. Yeah, it's all good. I'm on my way.
We coming now.
Yeah,
we coming.
Yeah, we be there soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sooner than y'all think.
But yeah, that Tank got something. He got something to go, man. So sports, outside of sports.
Outside of sports.
Man, this motherfucker, this place we live in, this shit a trip to me, dog. Like I'm still, I think I got it's like a sore spot, man, like in me that's been there ever since I got into the working class. Mm-hmm. Like I feel uncomfortable about them taking taxes off my labor, bro. Like, why I owe y'all for the work I did, bro? Why I owe y'all? And then y'all saying y'all using this money for the fucked up roads that I still be driving on every day, or for better schooling systems where they still running there shooting kids are still in there fighting teachers. Oh, but this is where my tax money is supposed to be going. Elderly people that have worked Social Security, whatever, wherever the money going, right? For the labor I put in, but then to not, that ain't good enough for y'all.
No, that ain't good enough.
So then now, for me to live, meaning everything I have to buy, drink, and eat that I purchase is taxed.
Everything.
And then the people who are selling me this stuff, they gotta pay y'all taxes too. So, and then the crazy part about it is that you get into a government seat, you know that you are exempt from taxes. So y'all sitting out here living the high life. You know what? Respect, right? As far as there being a necessity, you know, they need some money to take care of people that can't take the help to people that can't take care of themselves, to fix the roads,
right?
It's for city jobs and shit, trash men and shit like that. Okay, I get it, bro. But why you gotta make $300,000 a year? $175,000 a year. What about your job? I don't understand.
But you want to pay the teachers and the workers who are actually out here doing the
raising
work.
The kids like you that shoot for office once they get
them the short end of the stick.
Come on, man.
That don't make no sense because look, you tax us on the vehicle, on the purchase. You tax us that every year to have it registered. You tax us on the roads we drive it on. I mean, damn.
Bro, man. I buy a piece of property.
We got to have insurance.
And it's supposed to be my property. I bought it. But every year
I gotta pay you.
Come on.
Because I own this.
Because I own it. It's mine. What I'm paying you for is mine. I don't get that.
And every year you're gonna raise that price up.
I don't get that. Come on, man. So that's one thing that really does boil my blood, man. Every time I think about it, man, it's like that's really whack. That's really a whack ass.
I mean, I know we're gonna get people that say, "Oh, it's because of they're doing this with that. They're doing this with that." Oh man,
miss me with that.
What have you seen that they actually doing? Because every time I turn around, I think today, I think it just heard we was like $37 trillion in debt. How? Because y'all gave out, you know, some bands on some what was that? They gave out the money, the stimulus check and the PPP loans.
Well, you know how fast they got their money back. Listen to this, sir. Listen to this, sir. Since they gave out stimuluses, what was that, 2020 and 21?
Yeah.
So for the first 2 years. Now, since they gave every year consistently, the price of every fucking thing has went up. Everything. Except for one thing ain't got no higher. The hourly goddamn wages. You know what I'm saying? So you still paying people the same hourly, yet it's costing them more to live off that same set. Like now it's just made it harder for the whole world. Like, so how could you not it's like they induced recession.
Oh yeah.
Induced, you know what I mean? Like,
and then they want to raise up interest rates. Talking about, well, we did that because we're in debt. So you're gonna charge me?
You want me to go in debt to help you out your shit? And I'm already helping because I'm a fucking a consumer. of whatever it is, the house, the groceries, the car, whatever it is, I'm consuming.
But that comes from people not knowing how to play that game. But
so facts of life.
People like to learn how to play that game, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, and people might hate me for saying this. Well, I wouldn't give a damn if you did, but still. Donald Trump showed us how to play that game. He showed y'all how to play the game. In a roundabout way.
In such a way, you're right.
He showed you.
But the thing about Trump, you can't get lost in. We can't get lost in that, right? Because
I'm just simply
fund, baby. Like he didn't have to really like. That man didn't get out there and show us how to get out there, get some money, and then keep it. He was born into money, and he showed us how he couldn't fuck up the money.
Right. But I'm saying, though, because, look, if you learn that he has had buku amount of businesses, right? Mm-hmm. Filed bankruptcy a million fucking times over. Mm-hmm. And he's still a rich motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Okay. That tells me, on the outside looking in, I need to be opening businesses. Okay. I need to follow that game plan because obviously that's telling us, okay, if you set up a business right, go through all that paperwork and shit, you know what I'm saying? You align it right, and you could have access to a fluctuation of money.
So the biggest thing is okay. So I get what you're saying,
but then if you fuck it up.
Well, nothing is in their names. So the key to their shit is the trust, is the living trust, and being able to have assets that allow you to go in the banks and get these loans for these outstanding amounts of ridiculous money. And then if you lose it all because you shot a shot that brick, oh well.
We'll try it again.
Right, you know what I mean?
With something else. Last time we was with chairs.
And you could pay
this
yourself.
This time we're going to start it with tables.
You pay yourself off of your own businesses that you don't own, but you manage because they're in your trust owns it. So he really, in the face of the courthouse or whatever, how you would say the business law, he don't own shit. It's not in my name.
Yeah,
I don't own this. You know, I'm a worker. I'm employed by these companies.
Right.
I manage them.
But I'm broke, baby.
They can't come. Exactly. I'm broke, baby.
But I'm broke, baby.
Ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Ain't got no money.
All that money, that be fake money, man. Don't they be seeing me without money on Instagrams?
So, we didn't get that education. We didn't get that education growing up because our houses weren't structured that way.
Right.
So, but we do have an opportunity now. I don't have kids. You don't have kids, which is the irony. To grow the kids to be much, much further along than we ever had the opportunity to even be from the inside of the home. You know what I mean? Like, nobody in my house knew about this shit. Nobody was in no position to share that with me.
Right.
I had to learn that shit outside the crib, right? And so now, knowing is half the battle. Now we able to teach it inside the crib or inside our circle of friends, family, whoever, is best, or learn and ask questions, learn together, because I don't know it all. If so, shit, my life be a lot different right now, you know. But it is definitely, I do know that it's out there and it's available. And enough of us, the ones that do know, enough of us aren't taking advantage of it, and then too many of us are just not even aware of.
Not even aware, right. Right.
So that narrative has to change on both sides. Like, we got to do it, for ourselves, and then we got to show others that, hey, bro, you can do this.
Right.
With what you have, what you doing right now, okay, cool, but you can do this with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can do something different, man, because right now, too many of us just playing to their hands.
Yeah, and then you got a lot of them, man, which goes into another part of it. It's like, A lot of them ain't even really gonna listen.
We ain't
Because
forcing no information.
True
on
enough.
nobody.
True enough. We ain't
We
forcing.
don't need a lot of y'all.
Honestly, because look,
hey, I'd rather
if
have
everybody-
10 lions than 100 sheep,
look,
nigga. You know
if
what I'm saying?
everybody was a damn lion, what are we gonna eat?
Each other.
Somebody's got to be the sheep. So somebody like you got somebody's gonna be a boss. Somebody's gonna be manager. Somebody's gonna be employee. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chief
Everybody,
ain't no chief without no Indians.
bam.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
I get it. But yeah, so yeah, chain of command shouldn't really be an issue of following. You know, it's just that it has to be proper, man. We have to know how to be good leaders, and it comes from being a good follower. And see, if what seems to happen is that it be cats that don't like to follow was the reason they chose to do something else, and then they come up, right? So now he the main nigga, but he ain't no good leader because he never liked to follow in the first place.
Right.
So now it's like it's all emotional with him, nigga. It's all personal. However you feel, that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I've seen it so many times, dog.
And
like,
everybody under you just got to play your part until it's your turn.
yeah, you better be trying to look out for self the way he looked out for self to get himself to that position where he was at. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stopping nobody from getting there. He just said, you know.
Oh, this is some good water.
That's all right too, man. Yeah. Is it spring water?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's great.
It's the best for you.
Oh man.
It's the best for you. So yeah, man, we have to become and grow good to great leaders. Niggas got to be willing to follow, dog. You got to be willing to learn, dog. You got to go seek the knowledge, seek the know-how.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which means you're going to have to follow somebody that know how.
Yes.
It's the only way you're going to get it. And so once you were able to seek and follow, once you had that mentality of wanting to know, because I think the African proverb said, not to know is bad, not to wish to know is worse.
Not to want to know, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just not enough of us want to know.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
you know, we got to change the narrative on that shit.
Definitely, most definitely.
I'm good on this shit, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Any what time we got?
We got to do the fresh and fit.
Yes, sir.
Fit and
So
fresh.
tell me. So, fresh and fit, and fresh. Tell the people what that's about, man.
That's a segment where my man Trey will give you a workout tip of the day, or you know, it could be a workout that he absolutely hates that's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Or workouts that you never thought, you know, that you never thought to do that could burn a lot of calories or build a lot of muscle. Probably do both at the same time, what you didn't know. And the fresh is where I will give you an update in the sneaker game, or you know what I'm saying, voice my opinions on what I think is hot and what is not. So
yeah, okay.
Go ahead, Trey.
Fresh and fit. So fit and fresh. So yeah, one thing I say is what you do with your body, the way you work your body, has just as much connection to what you put into your body. So the first thing, if anybody's trying to get on a fitness journey, a health kick, it's like try to eat. Ensure that you get things that you know you need, even if you struggle to not eat everything you know that's bad for you, right? So then it's like mix that shit up the same way. Like I do bad stuff, but I ensure that I work out. Because what if I didn't? And it's just all bad. So if you're gonna do one bad, have something good that you can offset it with, man. So make sure you get your vegetables, your greens, and your fruit. You know, the same if you choose if you're a meat eater or carnivore like me, I eat meat too. So make sure you get the vegetables, the fruit, and the veggies, a healthy serving of it daily. Also, man, do at least stretch. I don't care if you don't work out ever. Do a 50. You should be sweating every day just from stretching. in the morning, as soon as you wake up, that little yawn, that little right there, that ain't good enough. Now stretch your really stretch your full body out.
Yeah.
Like stretch every day. That's gonna lengthen your life health wise. You know, somebody run up, if you get hit by a car or something, I ain't got nothing. That's different. But I'm saying, like, you know, health body wise, you know, just stretching adds on. Just stretching, being flexible, being loose and limber, man. So make sure y'all get y'all stretch in. That's my tip. That's my fit for the day.
But you know what? One workout I absolutely hated, and I never really started doing it until me and you started working out. I started working out with Go for Cheating.
What was that?
That damn ab wheel.
Ah, yeah, that's my friend.
I know you love that
yeah,
thing.
that's my thing. That's
But as you can tell,
yeah,
look at his
that's
midsection,
my
look at my midsection. I don't fuck with no ab wheel, dog. I do sit-ups until I throw up. But that ab wheel,
now that's how you get it though, because it's about building strength as
I know.
well as, you know. So shit, yeah, I love that. That wheel, my thing. That's my
oh
thing,
man.
What's up with the kick gang? What's new in the kick gang?
Oh man, today we had a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 release. It was a women's version of the shoe. But you know, sometimes when they do shoes like that, they'll do extended sizes because they know men gonna rock them. So
yeah, colors don't matter. The color line been crossed long time.
Yeah, long time ago. But Nike, y'all full of shit, man. Y'all get the Durty Diapurz.
Okay.
Y'all get the Durty Diaper of the
Nike with the Durty Diapurz.
Oh my God, you hoes is trash. Been trash.
Okay, what happened? What talk to
Man, they got this app called Sneakers app.
Okay.
It's
I
fucking
heard about
garbage.
this shit.
For when they do these limited releases per se, where they'll do like all the Jordans, like retro J's,
Yeah.
certain Air Max, all that shit. That limited shit, they gonna release that through the Sneakers app.
Okay.
And so you got everybody in the fucking world trying to log on to this app
At the same time.
at 9 a.m. I'm talking about boys be sitting there at 8:50
Yeah.
counting down.
Yeah.
I'm talking, man, and
For one shoe.
for one shoe. For one shoe. So what they do, they call it a draw on certain shit right there, dude. Some shoes be first come, first serve, luck of the draw. Some shit they be doing a draw. So like you'll go up there and put your name and your information in there, right? Your information.
Yeah.
Your information in there. And you say, okay, you're in line for the draw. And you gotta wait until they say they're gonna send you a confirmation and say got them, and it's gonna show your kicks, right? Or you just gonna if you receive anything, it's gonna be like, oh, sorry, you were not chosen for this draw.
Damn.
So, and what boys is doing, and shit ain't like y'all niggas don't know. So like niggas get their whole house, everybody on their phone.
Yeah. Oh, the truck to shoot the number at the same time. Oh,
So you got your account,
Yeah.
and everybody going
yeah.
for the same shoe.
Same size. It's for you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But you know, you might have something that want to get for them.
Okay.
And like I got one partner, this nigga hit on damn near anything he want. I'm like, how in the fuck is you getting this shit done?
Yeah. Exclusive.
Yes.
On
He
the
talking about he be
sneaker app.
right there. Boop. Got him. What? How do you do that? I'm sitting there like that too. 8:58, 8:59,
Yeah.
9 o'clock. Boom. Nothing. Like today for them Travis Scott ones,
Yeah.
my shit wouldn't even load up, dog. I was on there about 8:50. I said, let me check this shit out. My shit just hung up. I'm like, Nike, y'all are some hoes for that shit. Y'all need to fix that shit. And no, it ain't my
So
damn internet because
Nike-
everything else is working in my house.
So it's different from Nike.com. Sneaker app is a Nike app too?
Yeah, it's made by Nike. It's Nike's app.
Okay.
And that's just the place where they release they shoes and shit. Bro, but it's horrible. And everybody say that. Everybody.
I be seeing people. It's spelled funny. SNKRS or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I done seen you. Yeah.
I'm talking about, man.
I ain't heavy in that shit like that, man.
Them hoes right there.
They're live, though.
See, you see how the hoe popped up that quick?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to go in the morning.
And they say it's a women's shoe.
Yeah.
Why would you see? That's a dirty diaper in itself. Like, so you pull out a shoe called Travis Scott behind a male, and it's a woman's shoe.
No, but he has other shoes. But this release was women's shoes. They released it as a women's shoe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But does that look like a woman's shoe?
I mean, nah.
It's a shoe.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't even think a woman would be wearing that one.
Shit.
Not saying the chick she can. It's dope. It's a dope shoe, but I could see more guys wanting to rock that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, Nike.
That's dope then. Nah, shout out. Nah, Travis Scott on this hustle.
It's been a toxic relationship. It really has. It has been a really toxic relationship.
You should just release your own shoe.
True. We could do that, but that's another story.
It's coming.
Yeah.
And I can count your motherfucking days.
Yeah, count your motherfucking days, bitch, because I refuse to keep going through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on time with your ass every day. Not every day, but on the releases that I want. Y'all know my money good, and y'all just keep fucking me over like this.
Yeah.
I'm not in for the games no more.
Yeah.
I'm not for it. So fuck it. I just get our max.
I ain't going too far out of the pocket. Yeah. I'm finna switch
just
the
get
shoe
some
game.
Air Max,
Yeah,
man. Fuck
I
y'all.
know
I
y'all
ain't
got
gonna
these in
fake
stock.
Yeah. I know these hoes. We're ready.
Yeah.
I know these hoes ain't finna sell out like that.
I still need to jump on that other kick game with you, man. Eventually, that New Balance. I need to feel some of those.
Oh yeah, man. New Balance.
I need to feel some of those, man, and I will. I need to feel some of those.
You know what? You gotta pray at your crib.
Yeah, you don't see about it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to what black owned or service or business can we highlight out the city, man?
What you call it? The barbershop.
Matter of fact, yeah.
Above the
where
wrist.
we at right? Yeah. Above the wrist barbershop, man. Shout out to Haircut Duck, the homie Tip, the hair doctor. Y'all know, man. We got to have Duck on, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on the day, but he had some other things to do. But don't worry about it. He will be on here.
Yeah, we gotta get.
And we'll get the whole squad on here and let y'all know how it really, let us keep y'all up to date on what's going on in the barber world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's it for me, man. If you got anything else, we can run whatever.
Durty Diapurz, we out.
We out. World is full of shit.
Country boy, country slang. Watch me do my country thing. Ballin' with my country ass. And my truck got country bang. Horses on my button up. Horses in my country car. Cows on my bucket seat. Reckon I'm a country star. Country boy.